everybody. Hey, hey, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Tanya, glad to see you out there, baby. Let me know if I'm coming in loud and clear. I think I am okay. Sorry for the background, sorry for the background. I should be coming in loud and clear. Thank you so much for being with me tonight, Tanya. I'm glad you're here and you get to see some of this information I'm about to give you because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here tonight with me on what's the day, y'all? Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. Welcome in, everybody. Before we get into anything tonight, today's topic is buyer beware. Car buying tips for living abroad. You know, y'all, your girl almost got. I almost got, y'all. And I'm going to tell you how I almost got, how I avoided getting got, and what you need to know to navigate these foreign waters. We swim in foreign waters. So we're going to get into that. But before we get into that, we got to get into this. What is definitely a shout out to my new subbies. Thank you for coming on board. I appreciate you, subscribing to my channel, coming to get this information. There's so much to share and so much to give. Also to my tried and my true who always roll with me and help me make it through the navigations of living abroad and the ability to share what I know. Also want to give a shout out to my mod out there. Hey Tanya, thank you so much for rolling with me and supporting me this evening. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. Truly, I do. And here I am. Hello, everybody who's out there in YouTube land. YouTube University, am I coming in okay, Tanya? I'd like to get a sound check if I can from you. I think that I am okay. Okay. Hello, Kimberly. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, real life. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Can everybody hear me okay? I think you can. I think you can. I hear my mama's background. Hello, Julia. Glad to have you in. Today we're going to get into it. I'm telling you, I got some really good information for you guys today about car buying abroad. It is a bit tricky. Your girl almost got, and but I didn't, and I'm very thankful to the universe for that. I really am. I dodged the bullet. Hey, Melody. Hey, Melody, and Mia, tell me. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Melody. So we gonna get into it because I almost got, and I don't want y'all to get got. I don't want you to have to worry about getting got. I don't want you to be afraid. And even if you are, you're still aware of the environment, the pitfalls, the challenges, and also how to line your ducks up in a row and get this process completed. So for all of you who have just joined me, just so you know, we talking about how I almost got, almost bought a lemon, but I'm happy that I did not, and I was spared the agony and forever foremost the money that I would have lost doing this. Before we get into that, I also want to give a shout out. I'm going in and out a bit. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. If I was going in and out, y'all let me know if I'm going in and out. If you can hear me okay. If I'm close to the mic, I need some feedback from y'all on the audio. Feedback on the audio. Can I have some feedback on the audio? The volume is low and you can barely hear me? Is that what I saw? Okay. Can you hear me better now? No. Sounds better? Yeah, let me know. Because I want you to hear this information. How about now? Tell me what it do. Is it better now, Sherelle? Y'all let me know before I start to get into it. This is a test. I'm going to just keep on talking so y'all can hear me and see if I'm coming in and out, if I'm good, if I'm not good, if I'm coming in. Hey, Lenora. What I'm doing. You know, I paid a lot for this mic and it gives me issues. It give me issues, y'all. I'm low. Okay. Uno momento, por favor. All right. Much better now. We doing good. We straight. We loud and clear. We coming through. I got bars. I got a lot of bars on my end. So I think I'm okay. I'm up on the mic. The mic's up on me. I paid a lot of money for this mic, y'all. I don't like having these mic issues. I'm going to have to do something about that. Oh, I turned the mic. I rebooted it. I rebooted the mic to try to get it clear. Okay, Melody said yes. I'm good. Melody said yes. All right. I'm sorry, guys, but I didn't want to start and be coming in and out and you guys couldn't hear me. So, we going to get into it. This is how I almost got. Kimberly said yes. I'm in there. That's what I'm talking about. So, this is how I almost got, y'all. Your girl almost got. Okay? So, let's kind of move into that. Let me come over here with y'all. We talking about buyer beware and how your girl almost got. So, we talked about, thank you so much. Good, y'all. Thank you for hanging with me and getting me straight. Don't have me out here in these YouTube streets looking crazy. Get me straight. So I had a situation, and also I want to give out a shout out to Cammy and Nisa, who are here in Merida visiting. I couldn't come on live on Sunday because we were all together and I just couldn't get to my computer. So I'm here. I'm a little late, but I'm glad I'm late because I got info. So I've been in the market for a car, and I've been looking around, but in Merida, there are some places that will take credit cards for car payment. I know for a fact. I know a young lady who bought a car with a credit card, y'all, with a credit card. And, you just make payments on your card and you're good. So that was my modus operandi to kind of see if I could do that, find a car, make the payments on the credit card. So with Casa de Tia and Nikki going on, I kind of put it on the back burner. And we'll talk more about Casa de Tia and Nikki. So I actually, through a contact of mine, a car kind of landed in my lap. It was brought to me. I went to test drive it. It was a Dodge. I'm not a Dodge lover. I like Chevys. I'm a Chevy girl. But I'm like, hey, I need transportation for Casa de Tia Nikki, right? Because it's here. So let's just do it. I was not fond of the price either. However, let's do it, right? So, credit card wouldn't go through. Credit card wouldn't go through. Tried it multiple ways. Tried the back way, the front way, and the sideways, y'all. And it wouldn't happen, Captain. It would not happen. So I said, well, the consensus was we'll figure it out. You continue to keep the car at a rental rate because I needed the car anyway so I'm like, I have to rent a car if I don't buy the car. So, cool. The rental price was cool, good. So I'm like, cool. I asked for a few things. One, which is receipts that, go with buying the car and all the paperwork, the documentation. And I want feedback from you all to let me know if I'm being unreasonable. So, I asked for paperwork for the car, receipts for all the work. I wanted a 10-point inspection done to make sure that the car was in good shape, the engine's good, the tire's good, all the stuff is good. Now, I was told that there was a 10-point inspection. It was 3/4 tread left on the tire. My battery, I'm doing good. I didn't get each 10 points. I just got you're all good and your tires are good. You just need to replace one. Well, the day after, that was at night, the car came the next morning. That night, I went out to see some girlfriends of mine to go chill. And I came back at like 1 in the morning. I heard something that sounded like a flat tire, and indeed, that's what it was. It was a flat tire. So I saw it was late when I got up the next morning. I saw the flat tire. I said, okay. I contacted the person. I got in the car to start it, and it wouldn't start. Wouldn't start. Now, keep in mind, I have not exchanged any paperwork, which I'm really, really, really happy about. That's a saving thing, but now I don't have no car, and my client, who's here now, Cammie, was arriving the very next day. That particular day, I was kind of left out there, no response, so I started trying to figure it out, just so I could be prepared for Sunday for, my clients coming. After giving it much consideration, not seeing the 10-point inspection paperwork, not receiving any documentation, paying for a tire and not receiving any, like, if the tire go bad and I got a warranty and here's the paperwork, and the battery still needing to be replaced, I reached out to a male friend, who told me that there is no way that a car can go through a 10-point inspection and have a flat tire and a dead battery the same day. Now, if y'all could, men, where is Anthony? Real life, if we could get in the chat with that and give me, if you know anybody who's been, right. So, this was a connection. This was through a person I know. And most of the time, that's the best way to get it done. Okay? I tried at a car lot, but with the credit card, it didn't happen, Captain. Right? So, I gave it some thought, and I was like, you know what? I think these are signs. And I don't have any paperwork to show me anything, and I'm crunched for time with a client. So I said, you know what? You can have the car back. And I gave it back, y'all. I gave it back. But I'm going to tell you what happened. Casa de Tia Nikki is in full effect. We have closed. I'm going to show y'all a video on the house. Exciting things are just amazing things are happening. So I went over to the house. We did the closing. We went over to the house to inspect last inspection, to go over a couple of things, make sure I knew where everything was, have access to everything. And I learned that the gentleman across the street from the house actually has a car service. So we got acquainted. We exchanged numbers. We did what we do. And I asked him, did he know of anybody? And he did, who was selling a car. And it was less affordable. It was more affordable than the car I was going to get. It was a better car. It was an older car. However, in better shape. Toyota. And the other one was a Dodge. So all of this happened within like 24 to 48 hours of each other. Cammy was even here to see part of it. And I was able to purchase that car because I had the money for it. And I didn't have to use a credit card. And what's so crazy is that never dawned on me before, that I actually had a reserve of money that I could use. It was like the universe blinded that for me, didn't let me see it, and helped me get through almost falling into a trap. The car was dirty, filthy, on the outside and inside when they bought it. The tire was flat. All of this. This would be indicative of a car sitting for a while too. I'm aware of that. However, within the same day, and I just didn't want to take the chance of anything else, happening. And then I would have paid for it and been out of money. But I'm going to tell y'all something. This one right here that we got, let me see if I go find her. This one right here that we got, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. This one we got right now, see, I'm going to come pick you up from the airport in this. This is the thing I'm saying to you. I'm going to come pick you up. We're going to be riding in style, y'all. We got tinted windows. We got good tunes. We are safe and sound. It purrs like a kitten. It's the best thing. I'm going to tell y'all something. When you trust in something bigger than yourself, doors will open. Things will be delivered unto you that you cannot even imagine. You understand what I'm saying to you? You got to roll out of there. You got to get up out of there and come get your blessing. So that's the car I ended up getting. I gave her the name Sombra Blanco, which means white shadow. And we coming up through there. She's in great shape. She don't need no 10 point. The person I got it from is reputable. Plenty of cars. Had all the paperwork. It ran smooth. I'm going to tell y'all, it was just a blessing. It was just a blessing. I'm telling y'all, it's a blessing. So, I wasn't able to accomplish that in the States, but I was able to accomplish it here. So come with your $5,000 and come and get you a car. And now we're going to get into how not to get got, like your girl almost got got. I'm going to say, before I even get into this list, the one thing that you must lean into is your intuition, okay? God, all the time, Kimberly, you better come on sometime. Girl, you better say it. All the time, she say God is good. So I want you to learn through my experience, what to do and what not to do. But I'm going to tell you this, lean into, pray about things, lean into your intuition. If some tell you not to do it, don't do it. If some tell you to do it, do it. Lean into that voice. Whatever that voice is to you, the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, your ancestors, your grandmama and them, whoever, whatever that voice is inside your head, or the feeling that nudges you and tells you not to do something and you do it anyway, and you be like, I shouldn't have did that. Listen to that one. That's the one I want you to listen to, okay? So, first of all, we want to talk about where to find a good car. That's a good thing. Okay, so they do have Chevrolet here. They have Volkswagen here. They have dealerships here where you can actually go to the dealership and get a car. Now, those are going to be, of course, your highest price, just like in the States. It'll be your higher price vehicles. However, it'll give you the same resources as far as, having a warranty, going into the shop to get stuff done, you'll be good. It's very similar, very parallel to the experience in the States. We have them, Honda. We even have places I haven't heard of, like MG. That's a brand here. So there are the same makes but different models. Okay, so like the Aveo, the Chevy Aveo. I don't know if that's in the States or not, but it is here. So if you want to go dealership, be prepared to pay more. Now, speaking of dealership, keep in mind that You won't be able to do financing if you're a foreigner unless you are a resident. You have a RFC, which is your social security number. Write it down. It's your social security number when you come here. So when you go get your residence card, you can also go for free down there, same place, and get you. I'm going to get the information and post it for y'all on Facebook and in here, community tab, on where to go to get your RFC number, right? I believe I know, but I don't want to misquote. Okay, so you get your RFC number. That way they can track your payments. They can track your location, similar to what they do in the States. Okay, you are officially bound to that contract. Legally, they can come after you. You're in the tax system and you're in the money system of Mexico. Okay, so that's first thing. So where to find a car? Best place other than a dealership is someone you know who knows somebody. Here's the thing. If you know one local, you could possibly know 100 because they're so interconnected. And most of them, if one person can do multiple things. So if you need an electrician, plumber, and a gardener, that could be one person. And if it's not, they know people who can help you. Okay? They have connections. So that's why I talk to y'all a lot about community and connection. Okay? So, reliable side of the road. Automobile shops are good too. Here, just like in the States, they have the side of the road places where you can go and look at used cars or pre-owned vehicles. The best way to do it is cash or transferring to an account like via Wise. Okay? And we'll get into that in a minute. Also use local platforms like Facebook Marketplace. Look on Facebook Marketplace. You can find you some cars on Facebook Marketplace. If you go anywhere outside of a dealership, anywhere, always have a mechanic come with you. Okay? A side note, they opened the Ashley Furniture here today. I just want to put that in there. So make sure you have a mechanic to look at that car before there is any exchange of funds or commitment to buy. Okay, that you want to do that. Okay, so that's where you would go. Also, where to find these reliable resources? Find the reliable resources through connections in groups. Groups is your place. Hey y'all, I'm gonna buy a car. Y'all know a reliable mechanic, and you'll be surprised how many people, because we're dealing with thousands of people who live here and people who are moving here, who need the same information you need. They need the same information you need. Okay? The connections, I believe, will give you better options. Going through the group, you may get discounts. You may get another referral. I don't have nothing for sale, but I know somebody else who does. So that's a good way if you don't want to do the dealership or the side of the road. Pull over, let me check out what they got. Also, keep in mind for my people who do not drive manual or stick shifts. Most foreign places, from what I've seen, people drive a lot of manual stick shifts. So automatico is something that you want to be very clear on when you're trying to purchase a vehicle. Don't waste your time in places. Some of these side of the road places, I went to one that did take a credit card, but they had like one automatic. It was one automatic and the rest was stick. And I can drive a stick, but not well enough in this traffic in another country. I better stick to my automatics, right? So make sure that when you're given the criteria of the car along with your budget, that you're clear about it being automatic. Speaking of budget, remember guys, everything in Merida is negotiable. So just because they tell you the car is 200,000 pesos, that don't mean that it's 200,000 pesos. The dollar has been very good for the last couple of weeks. It's been over 20.46. A good time to purchase, a good time to take money out the bank and save your pesos at this rate. Okay, these are the times. So negotiate your price. Hey, 200 is a lot. Can you give it to me for 180? And negotiate your way through the contract and through the buying of the car. Always better if you can have an interpreter with you, just so they can translate and you do not miss a word, a thing. You see what I'm saying? And you understand anything that you're signing, anything that you're receiving in any exchange of monies. Okay? Documentation and receipts. Make sure you receive all of the documentations and the receipts from any mechanical work. You need to have proof to let people know. Like if you have to, like for me, the other car, it didn't do, right? So if I want to go to another mechanic, I need to show him paperwork of what they gave me before, so he'll know what, it'll make it congruent to see what the problem is with the car, to assess if the thing was done right, all of that. So this is just so you can put ease of mind, have ease of mind, peace of mind, and have all your ducks in a row as you go through these foreign waters, okay? So documentation, and I got my pesos. Melody said, I got my pesos. I know that's right. Okay. The next thing is how you gonna pay it. Okay. Now you've heard stories, including my own, where I done been to the ATM 50 million times, because most of us have a daily limit on our credit card. So that's why we use Wise, because it does not. So if you need to pay your rent, or you need to pay a bill, or you need to pay somebody for some goods and services, you want to use Wise because you can transfer the whole amount instead of going to the ATM. Now, recognize this fact. Some people want them skrillers. They want them pesos, Melody. They want them pesos. They want the pesos, Kimberly. Tanya, they want the pesos. They don't want your credit card. So in that case, you would have to go ahead and go to the bank and withdraw the money on whatever your limit is day by day. Now, Bank Norte does not have a daily limit, but your bank in the States may have a daily limit. If you want to raise it, call your bank and ask them to raise your daily limit. My bank told me they can, but it only is for 13 hours, and then you have to do it again. Every time you want to raise it, you have to do that. So to avoid the USBS, go ahead and get the Wise app. You don't need the card. You don't need the card. Download the app, attach your bank account so you can pay your rent, you can buy the car, you can move into the place, whatever you're trying to do with ease of and financial grace. Hear me what I'm saying? Okay? Okay, the next thing you want to do, make sure you know how you're going to pay what you're going to pay and do what you're going to do. Okay? You can't write no checks here. You can't do none of the Cash App. You can't do Cash App. You can't Zelle it. You can't PayPal it. Some places take the PayPal card, but nobody has a PayPal account. So you are in foreign waters learning how to swim. And this will be part of your, what they call them things, the lifeguard? What's the thing? The preserver, the lifesaver. Okay? Now, post follow-up is extremely important. Now that you found the car at one of these several places, you're like, yeah, the amount is great. I got my documentation. I know how I'm going to exchange money. I'm getting my receipts. I got all my ducks in a row. I know I need to go to the DMV, which will be part 2 of this video. When I go to the DMV to change over the tags and the title into my name. Y'all going to need to know how to do that. I'm going to tell you how to do it, okay? Because your girl Rolling, you seen her. You already seen her. Let's look at her again. You seen her. She out there looking luscious. Okay? So, that's important. So, post follow-up, contact. Who do I call if I need whatever I need? If I need an oil change, do you have a contact? So, you start building, for my old school people, the Rolodex, right? You start building your Rolodex of resources and contacts for people, for stuff you may need. Then you'll be surprised that the same person who changed your oil can also do the plumbing or the electrical work or know somebody that can do it. So that's how you start to build and form your network. All you need is one and a phone number. And you ask that one for this. Do you know somebody that does this? Do you know somebody that does that? And build you a support system. Not only for the car, but this is what you do overall when you come in here. Meet you one, integrate, and speak, kind of build these walls. We put up fences, right? Fences, neighborly, how you doing? How you doing? And we used to be like this in the States, where you could get the hookup, somebody will hook you up with somebody that'll help you out. Okay? So make sure that you have a contact person for post follow-up issues. If I have an issue with the car, if I have an issue with getting insurance on the car, and insurance is very, very affordable in Mexico, y'all. It's extremely affordable. So things like that. So that's what you're going to want to do. Now, the last part of this is the physical change of ownership. From the previous owner or the new car, if you go to a dealership, they will handle all of that for you. Just like in the States, you'll get your tags and your titles with an extra cost. I'm not seeing personalized plates here, just in case you were wondering. Because I've had personalized plates. I was going to get T and Nikki on the plate, but I've never seen a personalized plate here. Okay? So the next episode will be us physically changing ownership. The process of that, where we go to do it, how we do it, the line that we got to stand in to make it happen, Captain, how much it costs to do it, the options to pay to do it. You also want to have your options to pay for your car. There may be something else that may be offered unto you to pay off or pay for your car. So you may be able to, for example, do installment payments. Maybe not financing, because you may not qualify for that like through a dealership, but if you are buying a car from someone, you may qualify for partial payments or installments based on, maybe an additional fee or percentage added to it. So everybody that come here don't need a car. Let me say that. And traffic is getting worse in Merida, because so many people are moving here. When I first came here, it was not these many people on the street, I'm telling y'all. And now we have rush hour. Now we have 30 minutes on one street. I do liken this to DC traffic. Very aggressive driving. It's amazing how these little sweet people, hola, and it's comida, and they get behind the wheel and they be on and popping. They won't let you in. They're very aggressive drivers. I can do it because I drove in DC quite a bit. So I've been here for a very long time. So I'm used to it, right? But when you first come here, it can be a bit intimidating, learning how to go the rotundas, the turnabouts, the roundabouts, learning the rhythm of those and things like that. So before you purchase a car, I do suggest that you rent a car, okay? If you really want to drive here, because a lot of us are used to driving in the States. I had my car for 15 years before I moved here and I sold it. So I've been without a vehicle for 3 years, but I'm happy because I've been able to learn a lot of the city. I know all the parts of the city, where to go. I drove somewhere GPS free the other day. GPS free, y'all. And I came through there and I found what I was looking for. So that let me know my knowledge of the city and where I'm going and how to get around is increasing, it's expanding, and I'm learning home. Right? So I want to show y'all home. And if you feel like you want to drive, Cortez helped me. He went out on the road with me and helped me learn the rotundas, the turnabouts, the roundabouts. He helped me learn the rhythm of it and which lane does what. It's 3 lanes. Which lane does what, how to maneuver, how to be cognizant of the guy on the motorcycle and the guy on the bicycle and the rickshaw. All of this is going on the road at the same time. So people who say they rented a car and all of that, I'm like, okay, just be aware of that this is not the States. There's a lot of motorcycles on the road, motorcycles, rickshaws, bicycles, and people. And the carts that they push, selling the delicioso comida. Okay? So there's a lot to contend with on the streets, and I think it's good if you first rent a car, drive around, get familiar, and get comfortable. For those of us who are moving here, and getting comfortable, or if you're going to be visiting often and want to have the freedom of driving around and seeing different parts of the city without paying additional Uber fees. Okay? You can also rent out your vehicle if you're not here to keep it rolling and not have to worry about storing it somewhere. So, all kind of ways to make money, y'all, that can help you fund your way right abroad, out of the USVS. Okay? So, the next episode will be about, when it comes to this, will be about the DMV process, the cost of the titles and the plates, and the transfer of that, the amount of money of all the transactions, and the options to pay. Okay? So we'll get into that as you adjust your sights on moving abroad. And I would say that this would be universal, not for all places, but maybe in Mexico. This process will cover whether you're going to Oaxaca, Guadalajara, Mexico City, Cancun, wherever you may land in Mexico, that you can have a similar type of experience and process when it comes to buying a car. So remember, the most important thing I think is searching for the type of car you want within the type of budget that you want. And I can't say I'll guarantee, but I'll say that I am close to 99% sure that you'll be able to find what you're looking for. You just will. You just will. It's not that difficult once you know where to look. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing, trying to turn your head to look in the right direction. Definitely connections work well. And getting into a group community where you can, kind of shoot out these questions that you may have about finding a car. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. It's kind of quiet over there. And let me know. I will answer them as best I can. I'll definitely have more information on the completed process once I go to the DMV or MVA, depending on where you are in the country, to see how that goes. Okay? So, I'm so glad that I didn't get got, y'all. I was almost out of pesos and almost ended up with a bad car. And like I said, listen to your intuition. Most of us know, even though we might not follow the voice, we be knowing, you know what I'm saying? So lean into that knowing and know that it's real, that it's trying to protect you. And I feel very protected that I didn't fall into that trap. Okay? So also remember, I have had so many of you all reach out to me since the election. I was very surprised at the outcome. And so I got this special still going. If you need to talk to me, this Plan Your Escape. He won, and it's time to run for the border. So through the end of November, the 60-minute consultation is only $33. Take the course too. At $25, it's good to have. Share it with family members on just how to leave the USBS. That's what the course is about. It's a 10-step course that you can take at your own time, and it'll definitely help you. A shout out to all 60 people who have taken this course. I feel very blessed that you support the work and you support yourself in making this change. $50 off travel packs right now, and 50 off of relocation packages for Merida. The codes are on your screen. I'm gonna leave them there so you could take a screenshot if you need to, and enter the code. You'll see it just above the box for the for whatever you pick for the consultation or the cut the cord. Enter that code, and that will automatically give you the discount. I'm so thankful to the Exodus panel for having me on the Exodus Summit, for having me on their panel. This is my way to continue to give back to the community who supports us and who also is trying to get out of that USBS. You hear what I'm saying? So I'm thankful for the Exodus Summit, for Stephanie and Roshita, who are holding it down abroad and have been for quite a while, guiding over 18,000 women and men to leave the USBS. There is a mass exodus. I've gotten so many emails from y'all, inquiries, and you wanted more information on Casa de Tia Nikki. So, without further ado, introduction video, the first half, the Casa de Tia Nikki. Hello and welcome to Casa de Tia Nikki. We made it, y'all. We are here. We are inside of the compound. We have the keys. We went to close of the day, baby, and we made big things happen. Special shout out to my man Andreas, who's holding the camera right now. You're going to see it all come alive. So we got the living room right here. We got the steps up to the upper level, which we'll look at. And it is on and popping. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Plenty of space for storage, and we got all the goodies. We're going to get us a refrigerator, double door, with a Sub-Zero, baby. All the counter space you need, delicious items up top, double windows, all the beautiful air is coming through. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Out to the back we go. Our laundry room will be located in here. You can wash and dry your clothes on the premises. Come on down, what you waiting on? We got storage space over here. Here is our grill and bar area, which I really like. We'll have the refrigerators, open bar. Gonna put something on the Barbie. Yes, we are. And the coup de grace. Oh, baby, open 24 hours a day. Also, back here we got storage space. I'm telling y'all, I told you if you're trying to come and you need somewhere to store your items while you move, we got you. The pool, relax by it. We invested in this area to make it very comfortable and add a television over here. And the restroom is just on the other side of the wall. A full restroom where you can take a shower when you get out of the pool. So, I want you to admire the greenery that we have. We have lots of plants, but not overdoing it. We're going to put a sombra up to shield you off from the sun so you can relax and take a dip in the pool. All right. Y'all ain't ready. Thank you for coming along the ride. There's more to come. We got the second level coming. Y'all not ready. The bedrooms are going to be laid out and waiting for you. So contact me today to pre-book. We're going to be hot this winter, summer, fall, and spring. Book today. Contact me at tianikki.com. I hope y'all liked it. I hope you liked it. We did it, y'all. We did it. You know what I'm saying? For those of you all who have been riding with me for a long time, right? I've been putting that work in. And I want to tell y'all something. Don't look for people to bless you all the time. Your blessings don't come from that. They come from a place bigger than that. They just come through others. So the universe sees you, God sees whatever you're going through, whatever work you're doing, whatever your perseverance you're going through to try to get here. I went from being homeless to now owning a home. and I open that home up to all of you. Because I know what it's like not to have one, right? So I want to let you know that you always have a home at Casa de Tia Nikki in Merida, Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So the next step is to, do the work, get everything done. That'll be a process as well, but I'm up for it. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to go. We got to go shopping, y'all. We're going shopping, so we'll be doing that soon, and putting some really good, comfortable. It's gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be off the chain. It's gonna be all that and more. Believe me. So I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm going to do the upstairs. Thank you so much, y'all. My chats wasn't coming through. Thank you. I did. Yeah, the Wise Banking. I'm sorry, my chat wasn't coming up. I'm ready. Melody says, "Thank you so much, Julia. I appreciate it. Thank you, Latoria. I appreciate it." So the next step is just getting it furnished, getting everything in there, getting everything comfortable for you guys. I share my home with you. Of course, the prices will be extremely affordable, but they will also be suited to all of the amenities. So where I am in that area, you have car service right across the street. You have all the bodega, all the mall, the bank, anything you could probably think of. The good chicken, and just plenty of taco restaurants. It's just amazing in that area. You don't need anybody for anything. You got the bank right there. You don't even need an Uber. The walk is about 2 to 3 minutes, right across the street to everything. So I will be showing you guys that whole area, what's out there, what you can get, how accessible it is, how many amenities. You can do your laundry when you come. It is a 30 to 90 day transitional place to help you along your way until you find your home. I know it can be difficult and sometimes quite daunting, not only moving to a new neighborhood, but definitely moving to one abroad. So, this will help you kind of assimilate, adjust, and learn how to maneuver through the city, and also give you the opportunity to learn exactly where you want to live in Merida. There are many places that you can move to, different areas, and all of us like different things. Some of us want houses, some want apartments, some want to live in a high rise, somebody want to live on the beach. So this gives you a chance to not try to cram, do like school. We used to cram, do a cram. You don't have to do that. You can take your time, visit certain places, look at houses, and know that you have home away from home, and rest and go out by the pool. At Casa de Tia Nikki, you can go out there and chill at the pool. You can relax and get the feel of Merida. We are about 10 minutes from the beach, 10 to 15 minutes from the beach at Casa de Tia Nikki. And we are also about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes from Central. So you will be able to go there and then come back and chill and relax in a quiet environment. The neighborhood is very peaceful. You can walk out the door and there's a man selling hamburguesas and hot dogs right around the corner. You can almost see it. So I ask that you bear with me as we complete the work that needs to be done at the house. If you are interested in pre-booking, and I've gotten that already, I appreciate everybody who's reached out to me about pre-booking. I will make sure I get the second part of the video to you guys. The bedrooms, there are 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bathrooms, high ceilings, AC. It's all that in a bag of chips. So, I want to be an example to you for all the people who said you can't do it. You tell them, watch me. Watch me. And you just put your blinders on like a horse in a race. Don't worry about nothing else that's going on around you. You stay in your lane and you stay on your path, and you will make it to where you're going. You will make it. Never give up on yourself, and know that there is something bigger than you that's got your back, your front, and your sides. And I'm part of that. I got your back. So if you need a consultation, get in on this deal with the specials. Prices will increase all around because I'll be incorporating packages that include pickup and from the airport and all of that, and your complete stay at Casa de Tia Nikki, right? So you won't have to worry about that. It will also be on Airbnb. The rooms will be available for stay, and also the whole house. If you want to bring your girlfriends or bring your family and stay there, you'll have to rent the whole house. But I promise it'll be worth it. It'll completely be worth it, and you won't want to leave. But you got to. You're gonna have to get out. You got to go, because I got other people. They got people coming. Other people want some too. So let me know what you guys think, what you guys like, what you guys want to see. There's so much going on, and I want to incorporate you all into some of the things that we have, the activities and accessibility to things that you may want to see. Even if it's just a list of things to do in the neighborhood. So we'll also have an information center where you can go online. You don't have to bring your laptop, because there's already one there. You can just log into your account, check all your stuff, your email and your balances and all of that, and make your experience as smooth and easy as it can be while you put in your own work to find your home and get settled abroad in Merida, Mexico. So if you guys have any questions, please email me. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want. I hope you like the house. I'm loving the house. I'm still in my own house that is strictly for Casa de Tia Nikki, and I hope you're loving the new Casa de Tia Nikki transportation. So, and I know we need it, we do need it. If you want more information on moving abroad, click that little show me the way button, and you'll get a PDF file that will come up, and it will give you information on the climate in Merida, the culture of Merida, the language of Merida, and the accessibility and budget for Merida. It would also give you links to consultations with me, and also relocation packages, travel packages, anything that you may need will be on that link. Show me the way. Download it, save it to your desktop, share it with a friend if they are indeed thinking about escaping the USBS. Okay? Each one teach one, right? So I hope that I gave you some valuable information this evening about car buying abroad, specifically in Merida, Mexico. I hope this information helps you as you may find yourself in this situation, and you're like, I'm glad I looked at that video with Tia Nikki. Now I know I need receipts, or I want my documents, or how do I pay for this month for this car? What are my payment options? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot about to look at the lot. I forgot about, let's look at Facebook Marketplace. So these will open up some of your options, because as you kind of dig your heels in abroad, you may find that you do need a car. But for most of us, Uber or Do It, they're very affordable. It's busier. I'm going to tell you, the wait times have been crazy, like 25 minutes. I've had to switch over to Didi, and I never used Didi, but I've had to use it before I got the car as of late, because Uber was their wait time was a half hour. So I believe as the population increases and Merida locals catch up to that, and they, employ more drivers, that there will be a little bit of a dip in that time, or, a little break in, like they got to catch up. You know what I mean? Where having a car may be the better option for you. And especially for people with large families or families coming with them, and you want to make a quick run or go somewhere and take your family, maybe a car may be a better option for you. Okay? So weigh it out. Take your time. You're very welcome, Kimberly. I appreciate that. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh yeah, I'm trying to make the move as simple and easy as possible. It's so hard on these videos because I know I talk about many different things. So I'm going to start doing more subject based or subject focused videos where it's just about that one thing. So this is the start of that. That's just about the cars. We'll do a formal release of the Tia Nikki Casa de Tia Nikki and a full video of the house. And I will be over there live on occasion with the camera set up so you can just see the people coming in, bringing the furniture, and see it all come together. I really appreciate you all being on this journey with me. Some of you all have been with me for years, okay? You've seen where I've come from. You've seen what I've been through. You know my story. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I got to do something about this mic. I got to do something about this mic. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. I really hope you can hear me. Okay, thank you so much, Lenora. So, my goal is just to help you to, settle in a little bit easier and get through some of these, like I said, foreign waters. A lot of things I've had to learn, on the job training. You know what I'm saying? I just had to learn by doing them. So, Lenora and I, we always talk about hard learning and soft learning. So, I do the hard learning. Y'all can do the soft learning by just listening to me and, taking a few notes. And it'll just make your experience a whole lot better. So, I'll continue to bring as much information as I can to you guys on how to maneuver through, foreign land, through foreign waters. I will be talking about how to buy a house and, the process of doing that and finding reputable people to work with. If you're looking to buy here or if you're just looking to rent here and having a good rental agent. Okay. So we'll get into that. I know Cortez has done a lot of videos about that. He does more of the rental videos. So go look at his videos, of course. Support him over there, Move Abroad and Thrive, and all that he does. I appreciate the influx of subscribers I've had lately, and I hope I can give you a alternate or a complementary point of view that goes with Cortez. We want to work together always to make your moves successful, and especially in these times that you all experience as I continue to talk about these elections, okay? So I know there are changes that are coming, and every email I get is people saying it's time for me to go. I have to go. I don't have a choice but to go. I just need help going. So that's exactly why Casa de Tia Nikki and the White Shadow exists, to pick you up from the airport, get you to a spot of safety and freedom. So if you need to talk to me, please email me at tianikki@tianikki.com or tianikkiinmerida@gmail.com. There will probably be some changes with my brand coming up since I'm incorporated here in Merida now. So there may be a name change and just some revamping of the business as we expand into the Airbnb and transportation sectors. Okay? As always, you guys have been with me, so you always get all the love and support you need. The people on Airbnb, I love them too, but if you send me an email, I'm going to look out for you and make sure you have a room and a place to lay your head, okay? When you come here, you don't have to be outside, you don't have to be at a hostel, you could be at Casa de Tia Nikki, okay? So, I'm extremely tired. We have Karen coming. She's usually on our live. She's getting ready to come shortly, so I'll be picking her up from the airport. I've also taken Cammie and Anissa out and showed them the malls in the city, and we'll be going on a drive to explore some places that she's interested in living. So if you would like to do that too, I'm here for that. We'll take you around. I'm glad I got my own wheels, so we can take you around to see north. The north is where most expats are, and cities that are in that area. Merida Central area and north. Plenty of, an abundance of apartments being built, houses being reconstructed and added on. There is major construction in Merida, which means that's right in time for your stay or for your relocation. They are building somewhere for you to move. Also, keep in mind that as people move here, prices increase. And January, prices will increase. Every year in January, prices increase. So it's good if you can get here by the end of the year, whatever year that may be for you. And if you're looking to rent or buy, that is a perfect time to go and look at properties and get it before the end of the year. Also, with that being said, your property increases automatically in January. So it does not matter about the economy there's no depreciation to your home. There's a government stipend here where all property increases by 5% at the beginning of the year. So that is something that's good to know, that your property value will continue to increase the minute that you buy your home. Okay? So we'll continue to bring more information to you like that. They can help you better assess and evaluate where you want to live, and if you want to buy or rent or lease an apartment or a house. Okay. If you have any questions about home buying, or if you have any questions about living abroad, living in Merida, Mexico, please reach out to me. Give me just a little bit of time, a little grace to respond, as I am inundated with clients right now. But I know I missed my live, and I wanted to get y'all this information. Okay? So be careful in the Merida home buying and car buying streets. Being gringoed is real. It's real. They don't like to say it like that, but it's what it is. And a lot of times foreigners are looked at like they have a lot of money, and that is the bottom line. And they don't know we be struggling, but we don't be struggling like they do in certain areas in Merida, or even Mexico. So all due respect and honor to the culture and them accepting us on their land, to have a lease on a new life, and a lease on a new life. We leasing anyway. It's temporary. You know what I'm saying? So a lease on a new life, and in a city that's safe and affordable, and where we can live and thrive. Who would have ever thought almost 3 years ago that I would have a house and a car in Mexico? Crazy. Now, this isn't of my own doing. It did take investors and people who believe in what I do. That's how I got it. I have investors and people who believe in my mission, who believe in my ministry, and who believe in you. I don't need it. What I need all that for? I'm just one person. But you need it. So they believe in my mission and my ministry to outreach to people who need it and who are trying to find freedom and life abroad. Okay? All right. So with that being said, I hope you all have a good week. I will keep you updated on the progress and the process of Casa de Tia Nikki, and like all the things and all the stuff. I'll set the camera up so y'all can see. I'm going to do something about my computer, and this volume is upsetting me because I paid a lot for this mic. So I'm going to get it fixed, but I appreciate y'all hanging with me and giving me sound checks when I need them. And everybody who's coming, I look forward to seeing you, meeting you, and you changing, having an opportunity to change your life. Thank you to my mods for holding me down. Thank you for all the emails, support, the love, the presence. Frida, who's not on here, but she brought me some coconut oil from the States, and I appreciate that. I was able to put me some coconut oil in, so I appreciate that. So it's the little things that are huge when you're living abroad, like collard greens and coconut oil. Okay? So I appreciate it. Everybody who thinks about me and brings me something, and who thinks about me and don't. I love you all the same. Thank you for your support. And until next time, peace.